Welcome back to Hannity. Now, recently, dozens of women have claimed that actor-comedian Bill Cosby sexually abused them or tried to abuse them or drugged them over the past 40 years. Now, today, a Los Angeles prosecutor declined to charge the comedian in a decades-old molestation claim. But here are just a few of the women who have come forward.
Mr. Cosby drugged me and sexually assaulted me that night. For years, I did not tell anyone about what he had done to me because I was afraid. I felt threatened by him. I did not think anyone would believe me.
His behavior was like that of a predator. I could not open my eyes. I couldn't move and say anything. I blacked out. 13 to 16 hours later, I woke up to him clapping his hands saying, "Daddy says wake up."
Here with reaction is the author of Bill Cosby is Right, but what should the church be doing about it? She also happens to be Bill Cosby's cousin. Marissa Davis is with us. Marissa, thank you for being here.
I'm so glad to be here.
Dozens of women. Do you think they're all lying?
Well, to tell you the truth, I was quite devastated when the allegations first came out. But then something in the back of my mind said, just sit back and wait. Because what I understand is that the truth comes out eventually. And a lot of people are motivated by money. And I knew that Dr. Cosby had a new project coming out in 2015. And therefore, I knew that there was going to be some pushback in the media.
Why would there be a pushback for everyone? I was the biggest fan of Bill Cosby, both as a comedian. I grew up watching Dr. Huxtable. A lot of these women are not looking for money. A lot of these women just feel that they need to tell their story, that he's a very different man. Don't you find it odd that dozens of women are saying the same thing, drugged, raped? Many of them told people at the time. One woman I interviewed was laughed at by a lawyer who said she wanted to bring charges against him because he was, after all, America's Dr. Huxtable. Does that not raise a suspicion when so many people are saying it?
Well, I'm suspicious because they should have said something 30 years ago. If this was so traumatic, and I saw so many of the women sitting there crying with a lawyer,
so you don't believe them? You think they're all lying?
Well,
I'm asking.
This is what I think. I found in my own research that some of these women have criminal backgrounds.
Okay,
and
how many have criminal backgrounds? And you're saying, but you believe all of them are lying, even though the stories are so similar. You think they're all liars?
I think a lot of people have jumped on the bandwagon and come out with their own stories. That's my opinion. But I will say this, you know, I wasn't there because at this point, it's all a bunch of he say, she said.
No, it's actually he said, she 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 said, and she said.
Yes, but if it's so real, then why didn't you talk to a lawyer 30 years ago?
Let me ask you a last question. And look, I know you're his cousin. I don't want to press you. Do you hold out any possibility that there may be a dark side to Bill Cosby that nobody knew about, that there's a possibility this may be true? Do you not even hold out any possibility that that's possible?
I think that if he had a dark side and he wanted to get relationships outside of his marriage,
I don't think this is about relationships. This is about drugging and raping, which is about power, not about sex.
Well, I don't think he would have to put things in anybody's
So you really believe all those women are lying? So in the end, you do believe they're all lying?
I wasn't there.
He is
innocent until proven guilty.
Do you hold out the possibility that they might be telling the truth, that so many have come forward? Do you hold out any possibility, you willing to have an open mind to think, wow, there might be something here?
Have there been any charges filed?
Well, I mean, we had the one case that was settled years ago. We don't know when there was a confidentiality report. There's another case coming forward. I believe a lawsuit has been filed, but the rest have not filed. But they felt compelled to tell the story. You're not holding out any possibility that they're all telling the truth?
What I'm saying is we have courts We have a legal system in this country. If I was harassed and somebody put their hands on me in a situation where I didn't want it, I would talk to a lawyer, and I would have done it 30 years ago.
All right. Thank you, Marissa, for being with us. Appreciate it.